Right. Thanks. Welcome to Batting with Hirschy. As the old generation people, we're doing a vlog, which I didn't know what a vlog meant until yesterday, but it means it's not organised. We're just going to, you're going to watch Tom bat for probably 5-6 minutes. We're going to work on his lines. He batted pretty well on Saturday, but then got to about 30, then lost it. I don't know if he was doing his breathing. Were you looking to be not out, Tom?
For some of it, but not all of it.
Not all of it, so we're going to get back to there. And it's his first game. I played some nice hook shots, and I think probably was the wicket slower than you could believe.
Yeah.
And really slow. So he got tired out a bit. He looked good defence, but he wasn't picking for the ones anyway. Was it young Steele come in or something, or whoever, and then you started picking ones and then looked pretty good. So very important on a wicket that it's hard to drive or cut. There's not much power. Probably pulls. Did you play any cut shots at all?
Yeah, the one I got out to.
Got out, so it's very difficult to cut. So, rightio, we're going to get going, Tom, and we're just going to be working on our lines, basic stuff. Just be careful with the on drive, so the camera. Rightio. Cheers. Here we are. Remember those, try and get your hips and shoulders in the same line, Tom. Rightio. Can you just put your bat down for a second, Tom? It looks as though you sort of, when you went back, rightio, just take your stance, go back with your forearm parallel with your hips. And now kick that bit there, touching in-line to your stomach. Turn. No, just drive, Tom. Rightio. Turning. Coming there, straight there. No, see, I still reckon, Tom, you've got away from there. Try and keep that in there, not tight, but just touching that straight lines. Rightio. Nah, see, when you took your hand back, Tom, that went out to there. Right, get your blading. Do your side blading. Was that better, that last one? It's better if you use one hand instead of two. Right, just do that again, Tom. Right, and see how that ends? Now, is the inside of your top hand touching your stomach, Tom? Right, now turn and go straight to where that is, right? And that means really a lot of power. Rightio, just do the three, especially the on drive a little bit. Rightio, right. So every shot for the next few will do that, but it's just taking this, your top hand from your elbow, wrist back, parallel with your hips. So important in playing it late. Now, I reckon, was your nose in the right place there, Tom? So just do that again with the flat blading. So we want so imagine you had a black mark in the middle of that there, so you turn and your nose in the right place there, Tom. What we don't want is the blading and the nose pointing to wider than the bat, rightio? So then you don't get a good vision. Be careful about on drives, Tom. Did you play that late or early, Tom? Did you play that late enough? Late, rightio, I was just there. So don't pick that bat up too early. Remember the counting to 2. And see, you've got a bit of a bounce there, so it's a sort of, just give us the Coley line, the Coley circle, Tom. Yeah, rightio, the smaller the better. Rightio, just playing in there. Yeah, well, but we'll just block it, Tom, for 1. Rightio, because when you went there, Tom, the shoulder went higher. Keep. And do that again and just bend the back knee a fraction. So it gives you power into the balls. Don't drop that back knee a little bit. That's good. So your shoulders are level. Very good. I reckon we might go back to that bat on the toe, counting to 2, Tom. Or just tapping your pat. We'll just do the counting to 2. Just working on playing it late. Tom, I've got to hear the counting to 2, Tom. Right, and when you practice, your nose was in the wrong place, Tom. Practice again, nose at the ball. Never have your nose at cover point at the bloody ball. Rightio? Counting to 2, I want to hear it. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's silly. You know, and it's not a relaxed 1, 2. No, you're a school teacher, not a bloody 14-year-old boy. Come on. But we want nice and relaxed. You know when Simon talks to you about relaxation? Is that a relaxed 1, 2, or it seems to be a stressed 1, 2? Well, it's so important, Tom. You know, if you're going to make hundreds in A grade, just grit your teeth, Tom. Yeah. Does that help? Tensions you up. Loose jaw is so important. Rightio? See, if I say don't hit the ball out of bounds, I straight away tense my body. Rightio, away we go. 1, 2. I know it's hard with that camera there, but just make sure you stay in the shot. Rightio, now, that's right. Now just play that shot again and play it straight, later. Play that shot again, still waiting there. Right there. Later and later again. And that's, again, the great New Zealand player, Kane Williamson. Stephen Eskenazi talks about fielding at third slip with Williamson, and he said for the first 20 runs he thought he was going to get a catch all the time. He played it so late. Just do that with a clonk. And to me, your clonk wasn't right then. No, look where your nose is pointing, Tom. You've got to have that nose there. That's it. It's sort of like practicing bowling and having your head in the wrong spot. Attention to detail. That's good. Back foot was good. You forgot the 1, 2s? Yeah. Right now. So easy to do. Forget to watch the ball. That sounded better, but your bat was up before, but that was a lot better. So you might be one of these blokes that bats without on the toe, but just not too high. Rightio? Can you get a bit lower than that, below your knee, the bottom of your bat? And then you give it the up. So it's like nailing a hammer in, right? No, putting a nail in with the hammer. Rightio? Thinking, Tom. And how were your V's there? Was that back elbow in? Just play a few shots to square leg umpire, Tom. This is something we really look... Nah, see that back elbow's going back to the wicketkeeper. Get those hands back. Rightio, take your bottom hand off, Tom. And just do this, the piston. Right, so you've got, get your V's going down there, Tom. Get your V's, down there. Rightio, so it's just there. Right, now you've got to get that hand back far enough so you can, so if you're going to play a big drive, you've got to get this hand far enough so it fits in there. Now bring your back elbow around to me. Right, now what's that make you do? Your shoulder, your foot go straight down the line. So you turn your foot around, and that's where you get nick off. And generally your knee comes around as well, so everything comes around. Swinging elbow, hip. No, you're doing it wrong, Tom. Bring your hip around like Bancroft does. Bring your nose, that's all right. And see how it's so front on, not late. No, Tom. See, this is what I wanted you to do, this. That's there. See, and that's a classical of Australia. Look how front on he is. Look where his back knee is. And he's probably elbows at mid-wicket, is it, Tom? Rightio. Now just keep doing that. No, Tom. We've got to get this hands far enough back here. Rightio? We're doing it right now. Just get your hands back. Even your hands further back if you can, Tom. That's it. Right, that means you can let the ball come under your elbow. Play it late. and nearly off your back pocket, Tom. That's the really place with a clonk. Bang. But that elbow didn't. Try and keep that elbow going to square leg umpire. Rightio. Any different or not? Yeah. Now the elbow, if you're going to play a shot, it's important to go there. If you're just going to block it, well, it doesn't matter because you're just playing a little block it. But still, just take that bottom hand off and just do a couple of these. Rightio there. So even in the camera, you can see. Do that again, Tom. Take your hand back. Take your hand back, Tom. You can see his back elbow. So if you're mid-on, you should always be able to see the batsman. That's probably too much, Tom. But only a little bit of your back elbow. Can't see the back elbow. Where's it pointing, Tom? To the wicketkeeper, and that's a shocking thing, rightio? And if you're a golfer, you should know all about that, rightio? Makes you strong. Right, nice little cut. But Tom, he's going to be unlucky in the north of England until the sun comes out. He's not going to play many cut shots, and he did on Saturday and got out for one. And same as Will Pike, I believe he got out on his cut shot. So it's very... Still not coming, Tom. And remember this, Tom, put your bat down for a second. Take your stance. Rightio. And I know it's hard batting. Get your hands here like a wicketkeeper. Now, catch it at your back hip. That's what we want you to be doing. Let the ball come into here, Tom. We don't want the old hard hands chucking them out there. Chuck your hands here. No, the other way. Hard hands, Tom. No. That way, Tom. So you're doing this, Tom. Like a bad wicketkeeper, do this. Let's let it come. Do the bad one. No. Tom, it means you've got hard hands, you're doing that. You're going at the ball. So like that, you know how bad keepers get the ball like this? So that's what you want as a bat. So think when you're batting, you're giving with the ball. Rightio? Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. And what's the bad player do? Out there. The good player lets it come in here. So show us the bad one, Tom. Yeah, like just put your hands out straight out there. So like a keeper, then you break your fingers, right? But if you give soft hands, rightio? You should know that as a keeper, don't you? Yeah. Thought you kept pretty well on Saturday. Right. Remember, you're not going to get pace over here off the balls. Spread up. But still, see, as soon as you practice that, right, and you're hitting the ball straight, your nose goes over there. We've got to keep your nose here at the ball. Too bad, right. Now again, we do the blading. And it's just that over home, as you've seen Tom over blading bat with a black line down the middle. And that's probably as much for your nose as anything else in your forearms. Rightio, bang, rightio. Really good shot, that last blading shot. Right. How's it feeling? Getting better? Right. Make sure you have the nose at the ball. Don't look where it's going to go. Well played. And see, when you blocked that, Tom, your bat was behind your front heel, which is a really good sign, rightio? But unless it's going to hit your pad. Then if it's full, well, you get out and whack it. You know, then you play it in front of your pads if it's full. Oh, sorry. Not a bad shot. Yeah, no. It's getting better. Your forearm. Don't come up too early in it though, stay in the shot. Remember that Coley line, circle. Oh, that's a crap shot. Where should that go on, Tom? Well, you know, Tom, I was lucky enough to play with David Gower. Wonderful man. There's one thing, he was a very casual bloke, but when you put a bat in his hands, do you reckon he messed around? Yeah, no, but where was the ball pitched? Have you ever faced a rubbish bowler that falls out of his hand and you go, oh, well, and then you get out? So where should you hit the ball? Well, it was about that far outside leg side, Tom. It was about that far outside leg side. Well, you could have worked it or swept it or ran it down to fine leg. What's your chance of hitting the ball? What's your chances of hitting the ball? More, that's right. Well, the shot you were going to play was a clown shot. I played. That's good. Now, Tom's not normally, that's one of his best shots, but we've got the camera there, so we don't want to break the bloody phone. So just there. Right. And make sure you keep that head up. I want to be able to see your eyes, right? But it was a good shot. Sorry. I played. Have you done any of your breathing, Tom? Oh, right. Was after that shocking shot, was it? Oh, right. It's funny, my girlfriends take your breath away, Tom. My girlfriends take your breath away. Played. Rightio. Do you want to stop the phone, Tom? Thanks for that. It was not a bad little net. Again, working on shot selection.